What's up, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy Nerdy Nick. Now, this morning, the PS5 Pro details were announced. Let's go ahead and crack into it. Alright, so like I said, the PS5 Pro details, like the launch day and everything like that, were announced today. They were announced this morning. I'm recording live. I say live, but I'm recording at 8:49 a.m. on September 10th. So let's just go ahead and get into the details. If you were also watching the stream last night for the N Squared podcast, you saw Josh and I go back and forth on why we honestly think that the whole Pro line of consoles really doesn't even need to exist anymore, but we'll save that for the end of this video. Right now, it is listed at $699.99 in the US, and I mean, bro, the prices are all over the place, man. 699 euros, 799.99 euros, and 119,980 yen. I don't see a reason why you need to spend your money on this. That's a lot of money, guys, especially in today's economy. I mean, I don't know anyone who just has $700 before tax lying around to pick up a PS5 Pro. Most people, if you want a PS5, they're already out there and you can go get them. I don't know. This is going to be the third iteration of the PS5 in this console run, in this console generation. You have the basic, the base model. You have the slim models, which are both physical and digital. And then now you're going to have this one, the Pro. And one of the talking points last night that Josh and I brought up was these consoles are already like the elite of the elite when it comes to console that we have seen in our lifetime, right? The most current everything, the most powerful everything. I kind of feel like adding anything more to it while this PS5 like console generation is still around, you might as well just get a PC, in my opinion. But anyways, I'm rambling a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't necessarily do these kind of videos, but it's going to have a larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling. So those are like the major takeaway points from it. I don't think any of that, honestly, in my opinion, warrants paying $700 before tax. And let's not also forget, too, something that we brought up on the podcast last night was the fact that they are increasing the prices of their controllers by $5 now. I don't know, man. They're already increasing the prices of the consoles in Japan. I wonder if they're going to roll that out anywhere else. This just seems like a bad move, and I kind of understand why they all of a sudden decided to launch this. I think it was because of the massive failure that Concord was financially for them. I definitely think that's a reason why we're seeing the price increase with the controllers and the consoles in Japan especially. But like, we're facing the controller price hike here in the States as well. It's all over the place. And what sucks is my controller, my launch controller, is starting to get drift. It sucks. It sucks so bad. But even Josh, on his controllers, he's gone through 2 controllers because of drift issues, and now they have the audacity to raise the prices for the controllers, even though they know drift is a problem. It's not like, we're super hard on our controllers and like throwing them all over the place by any means either. We just play, and that's it, but guys, do you really think the PS5 Pro is going to sell? I've looked through a bunch of comments on Metal Jesus Rock's page and a few other channels, and no one seems to be interested in buying this thing. Do you think it's just a cash grab, or do you think it's actually worth it? I personally don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. Most of the time, you can just upgrade the system's memory you know, like on its own. So like right now with your base PS5, if you have one, you can just install, you know, an expansion pack for your memory, and you're good to go. And normally that's one of the selling prices on a Pro model, as well as, you know, performance updates and whatnot. But with how quick these systems operate just at the launch level, they're amazing. My PS5, like, load times are like almost non-existent. You know, the graphics look absolutely amazing. So I don't know, like, why you would want to get a PS5 Pro, or why it's even worth it, honestly. Like, to me, in my mind, the logic just, it does not compute. Nothing makes any sense about it. Because the base PS5 is just, it's great just as it is. And this thing also doesn't come with a disk drive. You have to buy that separately. So this thing is going to cost way more than $700 before tax. Like, I do not know what's going through Sony's mind right now. I feel like there is just a big financial loss going on, and it's gonna keep piling and piling. And I'm not rooting for their demise. I love my PlayStations throughout the years. You know, the PS1's probably might be my favorite console of all time, but I just don't see how this is going to work out well. You know, I would be shocked if it sold really well. You know, they did a big hype up for the PSVR 2, and then there's like nothing about it after it launched. It was like a hot flash in a pan or something like that. You know how the saying goes. But no disc drive is. If you were contemplating getting it, and then you find out there's no disc drive, well, I think, in my opinion, that would be a deal breaker, for sure. So let me know down in the comments below, guys. Are you planning on getting a PS5 Pro? Are you excited about it? Does it make any sense to you? Also, thank you to our Patreon show producers like Jordan, Rat Zombie, Kev Called, Snark, and Matthew Hennigan. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, like if you haven't yet, and click the bell for notifications. That way you guys know when we go live every Monday for the N Squared podcast. 6:30 p.m. Arizona time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And check out the most recent video I did. It's probably right around here somewhere. Alright guys, take care and game on.